Welcome back to iHeart Crypto. So, it is late on I don't know even know what day it is, Tuesday night. It is July 26th, and let's just go over some things. I couldn't sleep. I'll go to bed after this, I guess, but you know, Bitcoin coming in at about $21,123, and we're just gonna go over some of these things here. Um, Bitcoin was in this bear flag, and we popped up for a little uh, bull trap, if you will, and we've come straight back down. All right. One thing is that people were looking, as this was a correction, and from from the from the little rally, and they were like, oh, this might be a bull flag forming or a falling wedge, and it just broke down. All right, and when things break down like that, it just goes to show you how bearish Bitcoin can be. All right. On the 4 hour, we did have some blood diamonds popping up on Market Cipher, and money flow generally coming out. VWAP was coming down. Momentum is coming down. So things are looking fairly bearish at the moment, of course. All right. So looking on the 12 hour, things are starting to roll over. Money flow is crossed back into the red. VWAP is coming down. Momentum is coming down on the 12 hour. On the daily, VWAP is coming down. Momentum is starting to come down, and money flow looks like it's starting to turn back into the red. One thing is that on the weekly, we had the green dot here. Let's go over to this chart over here. We had the green dot here on Market Cipher on the 2 week. We had the green dot on the 1 week. We had snake eyes on the 5 day. We had snake eyes on the 3 day. All right. But things seem to have played out already, and we are now just sitting, chilling back in this bear flag here. All right, and I had these red boxes drawn in here for possible vector candles. If you do watch Traders Reality, they're like high volume candles. I'll turn them on real quick, I guess. Of liquidity, basically, to come back up and take. So I have them denoted here in the light blue. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to zoom in on it here. So like the way I look at these candles is like these are like high volume candles. This is where volume came in on the candle, and normally we come back up and take these candles. So we did have this large vector candle here on the daily, and it was taken because normally they take about half the candle. All right, so they came back up. They took half the candle. All right, there, and then we dropped here. We have another high vector candle here on the daily, and we got as high as 24,300. All right, where we were planning on shorting. All right, if it did come up that high, okay. And they took half those candles, and then on the daily we had these two yellow vector candles here, which they've come back down and taken, and so now we are kind of just like in this like what's going to happen next mode, zooming in on the 1 hour. We do have a high vector candle here that they probably will come back up and take at some point. So I'm not expecting this bear flag to break down just yet, because there is liquidity there for them to come back up and take. Think about all the 50x and the 100x long shorts. I mean, in this region here, that are they just going to leave those people in profit? I don't think so. So over here on the 1 hour, though, I'm seeing snake eyes on the 1 hour, so that's actually a good sign. You got some green dots popping up on the 1 hour. Money flow is starting to come back up, but VWAP is curling over. All right. 30-minute money flow looks like it's coming down. 15-minute, this actually looks pretty bearish, to be honest with you. 3 hour money flow is curling back down. And 4 hour money flow looks like it could be starting to bounce though. So the 4 hour could kind of save you here. 6 hour doesn't look too bad either. 8 hour looks absolutely horrible though. So, let's just take a look at a measured move of this bear flag here and see if it does break down, where that could take us in the short term. So let's take this here, move it here, the break, and that measured move would bring us down to about 9K from the break of this bear flag, depending on where it breaks. All right, and that does actually make a lot of sense if you really think about it, because one thing is that we are a big fan of these vector candles, because it does show where the volume is and where they're going to want to collect liquidity from. All right, so let's just go back in time, and we're going to stick to the daily here. Actually, let's go over the Coinbase chart. So over here, our current price is 21,000, and we got as low as 17.5, I think, something like that. So down here on the left side of your chart, on that run up from the 2020. All right, so like here's an example. Like we have a high vector candle here, but they came back down and took the liquidity and then pushed price back up. All right, so those aren't the candles that we are worried about. All right, even here they kind of taken this vector candle here, but here's a vector candle that they did not take, sitting down here at about $12,000. All right, so that's something to look out for. I'm looking for them to take this candle right here. All right, what other candle? I mean, see, and we've taken this candle right here. We've taken the major vector candles here. So there aren't a ton of major vectors to be taking. All right, if you switch to something like the 12-hour, let's see if there's other things that we can see here. Where am I in the chart? Let's move it on over. We're in March. Okay, hold on. There we go. There's our EMAs. All right, so right here is a good example of a huge run up with volume, and these people are just sitting in major profit. Now I'm guessing that this is like leverage, but I mean this is a major zone right here, major zone for liquidity to come back down and take. All right, and here's another one right here. All right, so that's kind of like what I'm looking for in the grand scheme of things, for them to be moving price back down. So that measured move of that bear flag does coincide with them coming back down and taking these vector candles. All right, and even going on the weekly. All right, just looking at weekly candles. All right, as you can see, we did take all of these yellow vector candles here. All right, but let's see if we take any of these. Yeah, this one's sitting down here at about 14K. All right, so that's just something to be thinking about. And in fact, the worst part is that we do have a yellow vector candle right here that, God help us if they want to come back down there and take. All right, I don't know if it's going to come that low, the COVID lows, 3,800, that would be nuts, but that would be great, because you could buy cheap crypto. Who cares? You're in it for 2024, 2025, that's what you want to see. But in essence, the next target I have here is this yellow line sitting at about 13,837. All right, so that is what we're looking for in the short term. Okay, so let's just go back over here to our KuCoin chart. It's the chart we like to chart on. And yeah, so sitting in the short term, we do like the Traders Reality candles. They do give you a lot of insight into what the price action is going to be doing. All right, so you do have a high volume candle here on the 4-hour, another one here on the 4-hour, and it doesn't look like, you know, they've come back up to take any of these candles. You know, let's see. They've kind of come back up and taken this one, but this one's kind of gotten away scot-free. But you got some stopping volume candles here. That can signify that the price is slowing down, possibly reversing. Okay, and currently on the 1-hour, you're now kind of sitting in like another kind of bear flag. All right, and price is moving down on the 1-hour. It's probably just going to go sideways for the next 36 to 48 hours, in my opinion. Let these indicators reset, because, you know, you got your stocks bottomed out on the 1-hour. You got snake eyes and your RSI is all the way at the bottom. So I don't know how much lower things can go from here, to be honest with you. You know, these things don't go down in straight lines. You tend to get bounces. Let's look at, and your RSI on the 4 hours kind of come all the way down. Your Stokes are all the way down. All right. Your RSI on the 12-hour does have room to run down. All right. On the daily, oh, you got plenty of room, and your Stokes are at the top. I mean, that's not the best sign. You are getting a short signal here on Market Cipher A. You get your red X. Okay, so that's another thing to be mindful of. But you know, things are slowed down quite a bit, and we're not dumping, if you will. Price is moving fairly slowly, which is good, and that's what you want to see. 15-minute, you are getting a red blood diamond. Although I don't know how much that's going to play out, being things are the way they are. You know, maybe you're coming down to kind of make another like a W pattern here because of this wick, but you're probably coming down to take the liquidity from this wick here. I mean, that's a weird wick, to be honest with you. So yeah, let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum kind of pulled a little Bart Simpson on us. All right, little Bart-esque, looking like it's going to come down, and there is just tons of vectors on Ethereum for them to come back down and take. Here's one right here. All right, let's see. Here's a blue vector candle over here. All right, so you know I am seeing another $1,000 Ethereum. So if you feel like you missed ETH, or you're FOMO'd back in or whatever, you know, it's likely that, you know, they're coming back down for those. But you know, you can see a blue vector here. We'll probably come back up and take that. You know, see how they took half of this vector candle here. Let's see if they took half this. No, they didn't really come back up. So I do expect a bounce at some point. You know, things don't go down in straight lines. So you know, if you're looking to get into a short, it's likely that you're going to get another opportunity here. All right. Yeah. Probably going to come back up and take this vector here at some point. So I do expect a little pump up, probably when the market opens today at some point. So, yeah. I mean, that's basically what we're looking at here. In general, but look at that, Solana's back at $35. Interesting enough. That's a happy days. All this fall from grace. Let's get rid of some of these lines. Yep, Solana back at $35. You know, $47. That was quite the run up. You know, we bottomed at 25. You know, so if you got in there, I mean, you almost had 100% rally, 82% rally. That's not too shabby. You know, and one thing is that when I'm looking at Bitcoin on the daily, you came right up to your 55 EMA, got rejected, and you're coming back down. Just bear market activities in essence. Bear market activities in essence. So you're getting your blood diamond on your 15-minute. You know, one thing we know is that they like to bring it back to the 15 EMA, so as long as you're way below that, you can expect a little bit of a bounce back up. You know, on your 1 hour, Your 55 EMA is sitting way up there. Why is my headphones connected? That's weird. Hope that doesn't affect the sound. But yeah, so if you're looking to get into a long, at any point, I wouldn't really try to be longing at this point. You're in a bear market, any kind of pump. I would just want to try to short the pumps. But one thing is that it came down pretty quick from this point. So maybe you come back up and test the top of the bear flag here. You're gonna get a little pump up tomorrow. Boom. Get everyone long again off of some kind of news or whatever, and then slowly break down. So maybe you get something like this, because you do have all these red candles in here, all these shorts, these long shorts in here. So maybe I don't think you're gonna come down to there. I really don't. It would be too obvious. But where's your point of control? Your point of control, you're below it right now. That's not a good sign. So you're wicking below it. On the daily, let's say, so you can wick below it there, and then kind of close. If you can close above the point of control, see right there, your red line. Maybe you're wicking below it on the daily. You'll close above it, right? Get everybody, we closed above, this major support zone. And then you'll close above this, right? You can come back up, maybe test, and then head back down to break. So if you were looking to put in a good short, the top of the bear flag, of course, would be where I would want to short again. Alright, let's extend this out, because that is the top of our flag. So that would be the opportunity that I would be looking for, to come back up and short that up there, And this red line here acted like, we got this drawn in from over here, these two wicks over here, alright, acting like kind of just another trend line here. Yeah, and I don't think we get above that red line. I really don't. So yeah, that's Bitcoin in a nutshell, right? So we do have some. It'll be very choppy in here. Traders are gonna get chopped up in here, looking to short this bear flag or to do whatever. Honestly, looking for a long right now is not a terrible idea. If you were gonna long, you got a nice 10% to the top of the flag. It's not a bad long, So yeah, that would be that in a nutshell. So what do we got moving in the past 24 hours? Oh, they got all these. What is this? Oh my god. Agave coin? What's agave coin? I don't know what this stuff is. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Ugh. NPC DAO. Where do you even buy this thing? Radium? You can buy it on Radium? I can't with this. I can't with this. Oh my god. Thing is a pump and dump. I don't even think you could chart this thing. What does this thing even do? Does it even have... I'm afraid to even... It's some Solana thing. I'm just playing around here, but what is decentralized community-based token? NPC DAO, buy Solana, transfer Sol to your wallet, connect your wallet to Radium, select Sol, swap, and... Why? Swap and rebranding complete. Launch airdrop completed. Giveaway. What is the first social financial DAO that aims to be a critic of society with a touch of humor carrying out social and humanitarian actions to improve it. It is also a community cryptocurrency. A cooperative manages the block supply. What? This is so stupid. Is the protest of a cheated generation condemned to a standard of living that is worse than their parents? Hey, I'm with it. I am with it. I am with it. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's obviously a meme coin. Obviously a meme coin. Oh my god. I don't even think that... Oh dear lord. Look, it pumps and then it dumps. It pumps and then it dumps. Interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. I can't with this stuff, man. NPC DAO. Let's go to Radium and see what NPC DAO. Let's see what it is. I got Radium on here. Let's see if I can find my Radium swap. Oh, look, Radium looks a little bit different lately. Do I need to connect my wallet? Look at this. Oh my god, it's nuts. Life. That's so funny. That's so funny. I don't even think I have any money in my Phantom wallet, to be honest with you. Let's see. Phantom. Cool. Yeah, I have zero money in here at this moment. I think I have one NFT in here. Yeah, I have like a silly little NFT in there. I got Soul Prize, which I can't even... SPZ. Can I even swap that out? Can I swap it for Soul? That would be great. Impact price. Oh, I don't have any Soul in my wallet, right? Duh. Alright, no big deal. I don't know what Soul Prize is, but let's just say it's worthless. Absolutely worthless. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff on CoinMarketCap here. The biggest gainers of the day. Anyway, that would be our analysis in a nutshell. Check back on Bitcoin before we head out. Going sideways, crabbing around, not doing very much after a big drop. Not looking too hot. Not looking too hot at all. But yeah, as soon as some of these higher time frames cross back into the red on Market Cipher, it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. But the 1 hour can kind of save you here, so that's kind of good. 15-minute, not looking so hot on the 15-minute, but the 30-minute momentum's coming up but coming back down. Money flow is coming back down. VWAP is pointed back down. I don't know. You might get one more little drop here and then come back up. It's possible. But I do think that you test the top of the bear flag one more time. I do. Before like a really slow bleed out. Really like just gruesome. Hey, Hex is up. Yeah, alright. What's up with Hex? Ooh, this is interesting. I've never seen this before. Alright, cool. What's going on in the news? Sues Bloomberg for defamation in Hong Kong. Titanium Blockchain CEO pleads guilty to securities fraud. Or Tether is launching a peer-to-peer video chat called Keat. Chipotle, buy the dip. Promo includes 200K in crypto for customers. Coinbase accounts. What's this? The restaurant chain is giving away $2 million in guacamole and queso to celebrate National Avocado Day. Chipotle is asking customers to buy the dip, the crypto, avocado, and dairy-based varieties. The fast casual chain kicked off a week-long promo today in which it is giving away $200,000 in cryptocurrency to almost $2 million in guacamole and queso blanco dip. Promo codes available. See codes. The online game Buy the Dip runs through July 31st, aka National Avocado Day. Over the course of the week, Chipotle will give crypto prizes of varying amounts to 516 players, with some 700,000 others will receive vouchers for free food. The cryptocurrency prizes will range in cash value from $12.50 to $35,000 and will be awarded in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, and Dogecoin. We will deposit into verified winners' Coinbase accounts, which are required to claim them. We want to build the next generation of Chipotle fandom by connecting the Web3 community. Alright, this is not the first time the restaurant has done this. So how do we play? Let's take me to the website. Alright. That's not what I want. Go back. So how do you do it? Maybe we Google it? The online game. Ah, here it is. Alright. Chipotle, buy the dip. Okay, so play again starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and don't forget, every Chipotle reward member wins $1 on Guac promo code on the Chipotle app. Alright. Oh, that's awesome. We're going to do this tomorrow. Alright, well, let's see how it goes. Maybe we'll be a big winner. That would be awesome. Alright, cool. Alright, guys. That is it for the show. Have a great night. Get some rest. Be well. And buy the dip, I guess. Peace out.